Well, if you just joined us, it's still Journalist Hangout. I still have Paul Dada right here and today Abaton. Now, still talking about IPOB and the testimony in court. Now, the other side of it, on the cannibalism claim. I mean, eating human flesh, you know, for spiritual purposes, that was really cringe.
That tells you that it's no longer about the emancipation of the Southeast. It's actually something sinister, something devilish. You know, how do you start eating human flesh? You know, for what? What's the purpose? What do you intend to achieve with
and we
that?
can't say the person is lying because he was under oath. It's a testimony in court.
Until they have to tell us that when they start making them, because they've closed their defense. Federal government has closed their case, its own case.
Yeah.
It's now up to the defense to
now counter.
But again, we've seen videos of even girls that were kidnapped and became and they were, you know, defiled. They became wives, so to speak. They were forced to become wives of maybe ESN commanders and all of that. Another thing is that there could be other groups too that rose out of the because capitalized on what IPOB started. So all of these go to show that we need to deal with it. You know, we must restore peace to the Southeast.
Absolutely.
Everybody, security agencies, government, and all of the stakeholders must do something about the Southeast.
Absolutely. I mean, your thoughts on this?
Well, I think, you see, I like to look at it from this scenario. So every particular agitation or process, a person that started it must have a vision of where you are taking it. And you must have a guidelines as to how you want to get there. So if that particular vision should slip out of your hand, it means you are not capable of starting it in the first instance. If the vision of Nnamdi Kanu and co, those who started above, is to have an independent state of Biafra, then you cannot tell us that what these people are doing now is the kind of Biafra you are going to rule.
Okay.
You are going to create.
Okay.
If it is the kind of Biafra you are going to create, then which means you are not for the people of Biafra. It means you have another motive. But if for the fact that you started the process of agitation and the things slip up to your hand, then you are not capable of leading that particular agitation. So what I would say is that from what is happening to IPOB and from you said the man spoke on oath, we are still in court.
Exactly.
But it also means that the people of Southeast, those who are sympathetic towards that cause, these revelations is enough to make them to have a change of heart. You cannot embark on any process if the people are not behind you. A garden cannot make noise except the people are behind it. So if the people of Southeast are already convinced that the way the thing is going is against their wish, I think there must be a loud noise as to condemning it and to the relevance of IPOB.
I do not. Please let me say this. I do not believe that the people of the Southeast are satisfied with the carnage that have been going on in their. I don't think they are happy not to go to their place of business. I don't think they are happy for their children not to be able to go to school on certain days. I think the people of the Southeast want peace. I think what the people of the Southeast just want is a fair deal in this country. I think that's what they want. They are peaceful. They are peace-loving people. So yes, there could be few persons, you know, that support the terrorism or whatever it is that IPOB and ESN are doing. The majority of the Southeast Southeasterners just want to live their lives.
Absolutely.
Yes, and they want, just like every other Nigeria, they want a better deal. I mean, in this country.
To round this conversation up, just in maybe 1 minute, your thoughts here. BKO once told me here, right here on the table, he said the problem of insecurity in the north can only be solved by northerners. But now I want to, and northerners alone. Now I want to now bring it for southerners, southeasterners. The problem of insecurity in the southeast, do you think it can be solved by southeasterners?
But yes, he is right. But they also need to gain the security agencies need to gain their confidence.
The confidence of the people.
It is, you know, it's the truth, because if they don't see them as being very, very genuinely involved in what, genuinely concerned about their plight, they will not cooperate. You understand? And which is why also we are still talking about state police.
Okay.
You know, it is better for a Chukwuemeka, are you getting me now, to police a particular
in
village than from an Amadu to come from maybe Sokoto.
And want to police.
It's very important.
I mean, your thoughts
well,
here.
What we have to accept is that out of every genuine motive, there are people who want to capitalize on it to commit heinous crime. Yes, if you say relatively the people of Southeast, they have a genuine motive for seeking to have self-determination. There are some also evil motives behind some people who want to capitalize on that and do evil things. So what the best thing for Nigeria is that I don't believe any Nigerian is marginalized. That's me. Because every Nigerian is free to move to all parts of Nigeria. All Nigerians are marginalized because there's no part of Nigeria that's not crying that it is not affected. Even the North,
some might want to argue
all
that.
Nigerians
But anyway, that's
it's
your opinion, but that's a tough for another day. That's a tough for another day. But all right, gentlemen, let's move straight to our third conversation. A robust economy depends on sustainable revenue growth, and recent figures point to a significant uptick in government income. The Federation Accounts Allocation Committee reports that